Have you ever, as a little kid, wondered at how those marvelous spaceships you looked at worked or how they propelled themselves? Well, RP-1 rocket propellant is a common form of rocket propellant founded in 1957 that uses a kerosene base and liquid oxygen to produce carbon dioxide and water. Now, to figure out the limiting reactant in this chemical equation, first you get 100 grams of the kerosene base. Then you find the molar mass of the kerosene base and convert it into moles, and then 168.36 grams of the kerosene base is equal to 1 mole of the kerosene base. Then you use that 1 mole of the kerosene base again, and then use the coefficients to figure out that there is 12 moles of carbon dioxide. And then you multiply 100 times 1 times 12 and divide all of that over 168.36 and 1. You then get 7.13 moles of carbon dioxide. Now for the other reactant, oxygen, first you take the same amount of the sample, 100 grams. You find the molar mass of 2 oxygen atoms because it is a diatomic molecule. That is 1 mole of 2 oxygens. And then you use the coefficients once again to figure out that there are 18 moles of oxygen and 12 moles of carbon dioxide. You then multiply 100 times 1 times 12 and divide that all over 32 times 18. You get 2.08 moles of carbon dioxide. And in this equation, there is a lot more product than this one, and therefore oxygen is a limiting reactant. Now, the first step of figuring out the percent yield, first you need to find the theoretical yield. First, you take 100 grams of the main reactant, the kerosene base, then you find the molar mass of the kerosene base, which is then 1 mole of the kerosene base. You then use that again, and then use the coefficients to figure out that 1 mole of the kerosene base is in 12 moles of carbon dioxide. You then use the mole of carbon dioxide to find the molar mass of carbon dioxide. Then, what you want to do is multiply, like we did before, 100 times 1 times 12 times 44.01. Divide all of that over 168.36 times 1 times 1. You get 313.7 grams of carbon dioxide, and that is your theoretical yield. Now, to figure out your percent yield, you need to put the actual yield, which we say is 224.2, over the theoretical yield, which is 313.7, as we just did. You divide that, and then you get 0.7147. And then you multiply by 100 to get the actual percentage. The actual percentage ends up being 71.47%, and therefore that is your theoretical yield. Thanks for watching.